The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And we are underway from the Superdome. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Cowboy 80. 70. Mustang 19. 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Throwing right away is Daniels. And incomplete to open things up. These two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the visiting Saints who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in New Orleans. Here's 2nd and 10. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Cup 19. Dragons. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bob, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Daniels looking to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
18 Rattler.
To the air goes Daniels. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. The Saints at 10-1 now on the year. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Here's Daniels. Now a deep one for Johnston. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Daniels. Got a man and he hits him in stride. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. Harris now to return. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Check. Hurt.
Here's Milton now to throw. That one to the right side and incomplete. You look at the Saints defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
2nd and 10.
Go, Reed, go. Here we go, Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Now Milton. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A huge play there for Houston. 47 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
The quick hitter complete. It's Harris. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
2nd and inches at the Saints' 22-yard line.
7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
Throwing is Milton. Flushed out right. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
You're not. 19 Tiger. Go.
To throw, it's Milton. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Saints nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 21-yard
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Dragons 19, Panther 11.
To throw is Daniels. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. When you look at this defense, they come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
I tell you what, 3rd and 10, you look over, and you've got that punt team getting loose on the sideline, so that puts added importance on this play. You certainly don't want to see them on the field, and after a couple of incompletions, 3rd time's the charm as they get the hook up here and pick up the first down.
Throwing now is Daniels. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Ready.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. Warrior 70.
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Timberwolf. Cowboy 80. Back with the ball. 1965. Panther 11. Panther. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
19 tight. 19 tight. Cup 19. Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. Daniels. He gets it to Johnston. And he'll be taken down right there at the 38. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler. 18.
Back to throw. Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A.T. Perry, 37 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
2nd and 10.
Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Warrior 70.
To throw is Milton. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Houston. 52 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Seven, our score after one. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Saints.
Here's Milton. On the move to his left. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Milton. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
Throwing to start the drive, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Kevin Pirates, Mustang 19. 18, Buffalo 18.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
70. 60 Maverick, Hawk 70.
Looking to throw. Daniels. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. They'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. Here's Braden Mann now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Howard's through. Well, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. Extra point forthcoming. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
The score, Saints Panthers 7.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Right back to Achane on second down. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
Ready. Panther left. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Operating from the gun, Milton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now fall incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Fielded at the 20. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Quentin Johnston halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Panthers 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Off play action. Milton. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
70. Go street.
That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Check. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll pitch it out to Achane. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
47-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
19 Tiger.
Again, it's Achane. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. This now a 3rd and 4.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
But he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Here we go. Panther 60.
Achane gets it from the gun. And he'll work down inside the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8.
44-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd.
Now they'll change things up. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Trap 60.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Dragon 60. 70
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk, Panther 60, 18, Pioneer. 70 Rangers, 19 tight, Hurt, chat, Ridge alert. alert. Rig alert. Ready.
Back to throw. Daniels. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
79 Broncos. 69, 18 Rebels. Trap 50, trap 60, 19 Lions.
Daniels going to throw for it. And he is caught. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Here we go. Panther and Warriors. Curve 19. Curve 19. Dragon 60.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now a deep one for Johnston. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Here we go. Here we go.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Just a gain of a yard in what all likelihood will be the final play of the first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Street, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And it's caught. And the Saints are going to be set up for the first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Cougar 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
And goal to go.
Here's Garindo. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Isaac Garindo hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints take a 3-touchdown lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
28, Panthers 7.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also...
And that's caught inside the 35. A huge play there for Houston. 41 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
18, 5 years. Stephanie Ranger. Ready.
Looking to throw. Milton. Looking here for Smith downfield. Oh, that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Here we go. Let's go, Lee. I'll be ready. Go.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
19 Lions. Hey, pass. 18 Rattler.
From the gun on 3rd down, Milton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception.
Let's go now. Dragons, 67 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing to start the drive, Daniels. And that's caught inside the 35. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
At the 23-yard line.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
65, trap 60.
Daniels looking to throw. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the 1st down.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
19 Tiger.
On the ground, here's Garindo. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And now an audible here into something else.
At the Panthers' 7-yard line.
Again, it's Guerrero. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Isaac Guerrero with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Saints add 6 to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
To throw from his end zone, Milton. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
And it's third down.
To throw from his end zone, Milton over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20.
First down, Panthers.
Back to throw. Milton. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter, 2nd and 10. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A huge play there for Houston. 48 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shot 50, shot 50. Mustang 19. Go.
Here's Milton now to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jalen Waddle, 32 yards. And the Panthers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
And it'll be intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
70 Lions, 18, 19 Lions, 70 Rangers, 70.
To the air goes Daniels. Throw left side complete. That's Perry. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
79, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Here's Daniels. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Now they'll shift things around.
60 Maverick, 18 Rattler, 18 Panther 11, Panther.
Now Daniels. Hard throw, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Saints, first down.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready?
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
70, 19, Warriors, 70, trap 60, trap 60.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
6-yard pickup.
Ball on the 27. Here's a second down and 4.
50 Vikings, 50 Vikings, 70 rings. Here we go. 18 Cardinals, go.
Back to throw. Daniels. He's got a man wide open, complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Go! Cougar 19. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Steps away to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Hurt. 18 Pioneers.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Ready, set. 60 Eagles, Cowboy Eagles. Ready.
Here's a quick throw right side. No gain on the play. And that'll make it second and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They'll try the middle with Galindo. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play.
Count to 60, count to 60.
Jones. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
There have not been a lot of great moments for this defense throughout this game. Finally, they have one they can hang their hat on. A nice stop there.
19 Tiger. Warriors 70. Mustang 19. Chap 60, Chap 60. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Saints. A.T. Perry with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Cut 19, cut 19.
To throw, it's Milton. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And my goodness, another interception. Jair Elam makes a pick. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. To throw is Daniels. Steps away. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And he takes it all the way down to the 32. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Warriors 70.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now a deep one for Johnston. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Now they'll audible to something else.
79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to
Get it.
go.
Bravo 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Back to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Hot 70. Hot 70. Ready. 60 Eagle.
A handoff running right, Galindo. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
19 Charger. 19 Charger. Dragon 60.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football this way. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
To throw is Milton. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let it fly. And it's caught inside the 35. A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Throwing is Milton. He's going to try and go deep again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now Milton. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
70.
Here's Milton. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
Cougar 19. Ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Viking 18.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now a deep one for Johnston. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. 19. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Escaping a tackle at the 25. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can...
And now here is another interception. Keely Ringo picks it off. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 tight, 19 tight. Hey, smash. 79 Broncos. Cup 19, Cup 19. Dragon 60. Ready.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught at the 30. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
30-yard line.
Let's go. 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
They'll look to throw now on first down. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers come up with a late turnover.